NLE Choppa is undoubtedly one of the hottest up-and-coming rappers in the game, and at just 16 years old, well, that makes him the youngest celebrity to ever make it onto one of our The Rich Life videos. Now, while he could have signed a $3 million record deal, he decided to go the independent route so that he could own the masters to his music. And at just 16 years old, well, Choppa has hundreds of millions of views, tons of fans worldwide, and of course, a few stacks. While Choppa can be seen showing off the occasional racks of money on his Instagram page, he has also posted some pictures with a couple of pretty nice cars, including a brand new white Beamer and a black Maybach with the company logo being replaced by a marijuana leaf. He also bought a Mercedes Sprinter van that ran him back $100,000 so that he could ride with his team in style. And at the time of this recording, well, I would assume that he's still living with his mama, so he'd be saving himself some money in rent. Choppa recently got himself some new ice and a brand new Rolex with the green face, but he definitely won't be spending any more money on guns after getting a call from the police.
They call every one of us every day, hey, if you keep doing this, we might come lock him up. He's 16. He has more guns than the U.S. Army.
According to a few online sources, NLE Choppa is worth around $300,000 at the time of this recording. Now, compared to some of our other The Rich Life subjects, like our last one on Kim Kardashian, well, that number might seem kinda low. But to put things into perspective, since Choppa decided to partner with Steve Stout's United Masters instead of signing to a major record label, well, he's able to keep all the royalties from his music. This means that 100% of the views from his YouTube videos and streams from his songs, well, they're going directly into his pocket. You know, rather than having the label keep a huge cut of his earnings. So check back in a couple years because Choppa will be keeping a lot more of the money he makes than many of your favorite rappers. Them 360 deals, they're no joke. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael McCrudden taking you through the financial come-up of NLE Choppa prior to fame, here for you, of course, on The Rich Life. Now, we recently did one on NBA YoungBoy and on Wiz Khalifa, so you guys gotta let us know who's next in the comments down below. And, well, here on The Rich Life, we like to ask you guys a question, so, well, here it is. Sorry, I was waiting for the teleprompter. What's the brand that NLE Choppa used to love wearing before he got rich? Place your guesses right now in the comments down below. Now let's get into this video. Since we just recently did it before they were famous on Choppa, well, let's roll a clip from that so you can get to know him a little bit better. NLE Choppa was born Bryson Potts on November 1st, 2002, on the east side of Memphis, Tennessee. When speaking about his hometown, well, he told All Hip Hop, "I ain't gonna lie, Memphis is just starting to get on the map a little bit from where it was a year ago. Because, you know, different artists are paving the way for the people that's coming up." Choppa said that although his childhood in Memphis was rough, everyone he knows has a lot of energy and they've always been dancing and having fun.
We hear a song, you know what I'm saying, we got dances, we do. It's just Memphis. It's just how Memphis is.
Choppa's mom was a businesswoman and taught him about entrepreneurship from an early age. She seems to be a really important part of Choppa's life, and he wrote a song dedicated to her over Tupac's Dear Mama instrumental. So how does a 16-year-old make it onto The Rich Life without growing up as a Kardashian or a Jenner? Well, through his music, Choppa started posting his music onto SoundCloud and streaming services, and after he started to put his flows out there, well, the streaming checks, they started to flow in. Steve Stout, who owns the company called United Masters that Choppa partnered with, well, he told Billboard, "Record companies are calling the guy and offering a bunch of money. Here's the issue. He's already just seen. With him owning the rights and us doing distribution, he's earning money on Spotify and Apple Music. And his song is growing on YouTube. What does he need a record company to do?" And according to online reports, he has already made $300,000 from his music alone. And that's without an official tour just yet. I think he actually just announced it. Now we can bet that Choppa's earnings, well, they're only gonna get bigger and better. And since he owns his own masters, well, the royalty checks coming in will be much larger out the gate than if he had signed a traditional deal with a record label. Now he's also got a sponsorship deal with Fashion Nova Men, and well, here he is wearing an all leopard print outfit. Now we actually have our own sponsorship with Fashion Nova Men, and they hooked me up with this hoodie. And a few others. It's, you know, also my girlfriend. She got a bunch of stuff. We made an entire video on that. So they went and sent us like a whole box of goods. This shirt I'm wearing is from Fashion Nova Men's. But look at all this good stuff. Come on.
Lots of stuff.
We got hooked up. And while many 16-year-olds would splurge if they had that kind of money rolling in their bank account, well, Choppa is extremely calculated with his game plan, and he's thinking about his future. Now, he comes from an entrepreneurial background with his mom owning her own businesses, so I'm sure she taught him a thing or two. Now, I tried to look up what kind of house Choppa and his mom are living in, but I don't want to be doxing anyone. What I did find out is that the average home in Memphis, well, it goes for around $95,000. So Choppa, he could already buy his mom's place, then one for himself, and another for his boys if he really wanted to. And apparently that's part of his game plan. Now Choppa, he told Genius that with his first big check from music, he wants to invest it into some real estate. He also wants to start his own shoe company because he recognizes that everybody needs something on their feet and a roof over their head. And eventually, he wants to head to college so he can study some business. But of course, he has bought himself a little ice. And as you can see, I'm rocking a No Love Entertainment chain here. Stupid. It also looks like he bought a brand new Beamer fresh off the lot with the dealer plate still on the front of the car. And while we can't confirm if he owns either or not, he posted in front of a brand new Maybach in-house the caption from Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares, where he stated, "Prayed for times like this to shine like this." In terms of clothes, he likes to rock Jordans. He's also got a Gucci belt on that'll cost you around $450 and some Alexander McQueen shoes that run for around $800 at retail. And this Robin's jean denim jacket that he can often be spotted wearing will cost him $800. But he's been spending time by the pool rewarding himself with a much-deserved vacation. I myself, I kind of need one of those as well. And while now he can be spotted in designer clothes, he reminds us in his caption that he used to be rocking polo. And there's the answer to your question. Although I'm not sure how Ralph Lauren would feel about his brand being used as a before they are fame look. It's still designer, unless he bought the old collection from Nordstrom Rack. Because even Kanye, he still rocks Ralph.
It ain't no Ralph though. It ain't Ralph level.
Choppa got himself a new gold Rolex with the green face, and those bad boys, they'll cost you around 30 grand. His biggest purchase to date though has been spending 100 grand on a Mercedes Sprinter van so that he can get around safely with all of his friends.
You hear me? 100K on the Sprinter, G. Know what the going on. I'm only 16 doing this shit. Know what this say? Mercedes, you hear me? You know what's going on.
I feel like we'll probably need to do an updated version of this video in a couple of years once Choppa turns 18 and, he's more well established in the game. But for now, I hope he still finds time to be a kid. Put down them guns, boy. You got a bright future ahead of you, and you'll be owning everything. All right, that's it for this video, guys. Let us know who you want to see on a future The Rich Life. Lots of suggestions have been coming in. I know Meek Mill was one of them. But every time we post one of these, you guys hit us up with tons of suggestions, and it's good. Keeps the fire burning. So I'll be reading through what you guys have to say. Be sure to check out Fashion Nova Men for yourself. This isn't even a sponsored video. I'm just shouting them out because we're two of a feather. Two of a bird? Me and NLE Choppa wearing the same gear. Who would have thunk it? Two birds of a feather. That's up. See you in another video.